Thanks for tuning in to this week's dog portrait painting video. Um, for this video, I'm painting my dad's dog. Her name is Skila. His birthday is coming up at the time of the painting, so I thought it would be cool to paint his dog. I already painted her for his Christmas present, but I asked my parents about what they want for birthdays, and they both were like, "We're old. We don't want anything." So I just thought, oh, I'm just gonna paint his dog. He needs another painting of her. And anyway, I thought it would be interesting for me to discuss a little bit of what you're seeing in this video. What do I mean by that? Well, the left side is obviously just the view of the painting coming together, and the right side is there so you can see what I do with the palette and how I use the paints and everything. And I'll talk about that a little bit more in detail, but what I really wanted to bring up is you can see in this video very clearly, but what I do is I paint with my right hand, and I don't have the most stable right hand. So you can see from time to time my left hand will come in and help prop my arm up or help stabilize it. And there you can see it right there. It was a lot at the beginning of the video. And it kind of depends what I'm working on, but especially when I'm trying to hold the paintbrush at its length and kind of further away from the painting, I don't really have great stability. My hands are actually rather shaky in most day-to-day situations, so the left hand's just there for support. Something that a lot of painters will use is something called a maul stick, and you prop that up against your painting or the wall or the easel behind the painting. I can't really do that for my setup. I have this really flimsy tabletop easel. I have other easels, but this is my filming setup at the moment. And anyway, I thought that was something I'd like to point out, because it is discouraging when you have some kind of physical ailments that prevent you from doing something, but I thought it might be encouraging to know that even if you have really shaky hands, you can do it. And you can see my knee there. I even used my knee because my left arm was getting tired from propping up my right arm. And I guess another thing that I'll try to point out with this palette, it comes a little bit more towards the end of the painting, but as far as textures go, and you can kind of see it now, I am getting a lot of it's not really white, but a lot of the lighter fur right now, and I'm making it thin at first, mixing it with the Gamsol odorless mineral spirits. That's all I used for this painting, was just Gamsol. I'm trying to do a little bit more expressive stuff, but I do this very first pass with the thinned paint, and once a little bit of a layer of paint is on my canvas, then I can really start to add the textures that I want. And I know it's a thing not to blend on your canvas, which I think has a lot of merit to it, and that's not really what I'm trying to do, but a lot of times I put down a color and it's just not what I thought it was when I was mixing it or when I had it on my brush, so I will correct it as I go. But I really recommend, if you want to paint something natural, to get some natural hair brushes or synthetic fiber brushes that replicate natural brushes, because I think even though it's more difficult at first when you're new to oil painting, I think the texture is really unmatched. It makes your painting look more organic, and I think it's just more visually appealing, especially in person. Maybe not so much on a computer screen, but when you're in person and you see the actual painting and you see all those individual little strokes and the fibers, I think that's what really sells a painting. Anyway, that's it for this video. I hope everyone has a good day. I hope everyone paints something today or tomorrow, but paint something. Paint every day.